It is your sensational essence with that presence, Njoroge Bothoni. I am wherever from you're listening. Welcome back to Unfeignedly Us podcast. Yes, that was the intro for the other podcast. Once on a podcast, I didn't have a name and I was like, that's what we're going with. Yes. Anyway, African Kahonatic, Njoroge Bothoni, Catherine Bothoni, whatever you want to call me. I will Ndaitika too because they're my names. Anyway, welcome back to this beautiful platform where you get to choose what you genuinely want to express the content as. And that is the main purpose of this podcast. Because all of you have been like, oh, what is the main purpose of this podcast? That is for you to explain or to explore your own thoughts with whatever you see and whatever you hear. This is your full choice, okay? I don't have a specific thing that I want you guys to get. I just have a specific thing that you want to get from whatever you see or hear, okay? That is it. Go send your feedback from episode 1 and I will still not tell you the purpose of the podcast. That is mine personally. Now explain it to you however you want. Yes, I know, it is heavy, isn't it? Been used to being told, yeah, this is the purpose of the nah. I will not. Let us show your power, yeah? Beautiful. Anyway, people have been asking why episode 3 didn't happen. Well, it did. But, maybe ni nani. Okay, it didn't. I'm lying. I had to go and, sit with my family on date 12. That is where I was, chilling with the fam, eating, getting fatter than I am. Yeah, so that is what went down. Anyway, you guys, happy Jamhuri. Is it day? Month? Let me just say month because the day is gone. Yeah, the day is gone, by the way. Happy Jamhuri. I'm just happy that we have reached 50 plus. I don't know. 50 something. Yes. Anyway, beautiful people. Why do I always say anyway? What am I anywaying? One way. I wrote something down and it has caught my attention because I love writing to clear up my thoughts. I started it, I have no idea when, but around last year. Yeah, I started it around last year or 2020 in the end, but that wasn't as serious as it was when the 2021 season began. So I started writing down a lot of my thoughts. I started making it, visible to myself that I have stuff I need to get out of my system in order for me to create space for other stuff that I need to handle. Oh, if you're asking why I'm wearing a sweater, for me this is sweater season. Don't ask why. It's not cold, I know there's a sun, but I am the daughter. Hey. Anyway, this is what I wrote down. Let me read for you. The trauma response, the trauma itself, nobody talks about is when you are so used to being unseen to the point where you got a full-fledged panic attack minisode every time prior the meet, meeting your friends or whatever, so you get a panic minisode. It's not an episode because it's not a long one. You just have it happens 10-15 minutes or plus, little close to around an hour, but well, some people it's longer, so that's what we call an episode. But a minisode is less, or I call. You have to mentally prepare for it because you think you're not worthy of anyone's time, so when someone gives it to you, you crumble. Also happens with feeling or being used to being unheard. Yeah, I should read that again for you. The trauma or the trauma response nobody talks about is when you are so used to being unseen to the point where you got a full-fledged panic attack minisode every time prior to the meet. You have to mentally prepare for it because you think you're not worthy of anyone's time. So when someone gives it to you, you crumble. Also happens with feeling or being used to being unheard. Yeah, I know. Writer me is very, very beautiful. Trust me, I read what I write and I'm like, yeah, this wasn't you. Sweetie, stop lying. Me too. Anyway, so what I mean by that, or what I meant by that, well, it still was me. So what I mean by that is being or feeling unseen. And yes, I have felt like I'm being not seen. I know. Well, typically I'm never seen. And by not seen is, have you ever like grown up, like when you're growing up, have you ever like grown up? What? Oh my god. Have you ever while growing up noticed like you might be talking in a group of people and they like, it's not even brush off, because brushing off means they've heard you or they've seen that you're talking and then they just ignore whatever you just said. But then this is like you're trying to talk and they're like, wesa unaweza tuambia nini by the way, ama they pretend like you're not even there. Or when people are planning something, you're not even included, or they forget you. Like it's not like they say they've forgotten you, they actually forgot. Or people just equivalent you to being dumb because you express yourself and stuff like that. That's exactly what I mean by not being seen. Like you're made to be a tiny speck, tiny speck that, well, tiny specks can't be seen with our eyes, but with magnification they can. But do you really think somebody's ready for the magnification, sweetie? No. People are so focused on themselves, which is okay, but I'm just saying, to those who feel that way, you're not alone. I am part of the clan, the big clan that has no idea what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I am so used to being seen to the point where anyone asks me like, are you free, we talk, ama we take a walk, I might overcompensate. Okay, I might have right now, sweetie, I know. But before I knew, healing and everything, I might have, because I was like, hey, someone is ready to give me the time of day. And then they end up doing stuff. Let me just say doing stuff. Well, not bad stuff, but doing stuff that you're like, yeah, shit, I wish I never did this. And then you end up hating yourself, because like, why the hell were you so excited with them giving you their time just for them to do that with yours? Thought for food. I know it's food for thought. I'm just kidding. I one time had well, in school, every part of school, that is primary, secondary, and all of them, I really was loud. I've always been loud, to be honest. I've always had, even my voice is loud. Even if I says shout. If I do, I'll be calling God by his name. Anyway, in my younger child times, I've always been loud because I think as a kid I always sensed or knew, because I was picking up on a lot. I was the observer. I was the one who just did something for you to, pretend I'm not there so that I can observe, only for me to like find out you actually thought I wasn't there, so I didn't even have to do anything. But I was an observer. I used to look at every specific thing people are doing. I used to look at, how you move, how you talk, how the expressions you guys have and stuff like that. I used to be that kid. I used to be the kid who would, socialize with other people just for you to think I'm not seeing, just for me badai to be like, oh, that's why you were doing this. And they were like, you saw? I was like, yeah. Honey, guy. Yeah, that was me as a kid. And I was also violent a lot. I was very violent because of, I didn't feel like people respected me. Like, I was so grown as a child, manze. Well, I was still stupid, obviously, but I was also grown to the point where you like, most kids don't notice certain things. Me, I used to. I was like, we, bro, unanibeba hivi ni sawa. I also let myself be a kid because I knew when you grow up, you can't be a kid, hence observation from my parents. So that's why I had a lot. Don't ask me how. Me sijui. These things used to happen. And I was there. I was just there experiencing. So I noticed a pattern where it's like people put you around because they feel either you're less of them, or they put you around because they actually admire your thoughts, but not you as a person. Because they actually hear how you speak and hear what you say, and they're like, hey, umse akona akili. But then they don't think of you as a person. Yeah. So that was me. That was life. Even sometimes think it still is, but right now I just don't care. I'm actually happy that you guys don't see me, that I'm not seen. Because damn, it's so peaceful. Amen. And here I am doing a podcast that is going in the media. Are you guys? Getting over my fears. No, I'm not. This isn't even a fear. But I'm getting over, I'm getting out of my bubble. So yeah, let's do this. People who are unseen and unheard, not people who feel like, people who are, because we as humans do that, and you who's watching this knows that you do that too. Okay, you brush off somebody because you think they're dumb. Here's the thing, everything, and I mean everything, and I mean every single little thing, is information. Everything. And you're the judge to judge whether it's an important one, or just something that you can just throw away, or that is just filling up your memory for no certain reason that you can just get rid of or not even listen to anymore. But everything is information. Every single little thing, it's either good or bad. You're going to either use it for good or bad. You're either going to use it for upping yourself up or taking yourself down. Everything that you get is information, and everything you do is your choice. Everything from you is a choice from you too. Like, I don't know how to stress this enough. You seeing someone else as dumb is not them to you, it's your choice. You feel me? The same way you seeing someone who's actually dumb as an intellectual is your choice. Everything, and I mean everything, is your choice as you are. And I know it feels like I'm fixating on that, I'm fixing it upon you, but no, it's not. Here's why. You don't have to see them as dumb. You don't even have to see them, by the way. And that's also a choice. You don't even have to acknowledge that they exist. And that's a choice. And that's why I'm saying everything is a choice. And I used to understand that as young as I was, and I used to still do bad things, so don't worry. So I used to know someone deciding not to see me is a choice. They're just like, yeah, it's Kate. I mean, yeah, And it reached a point where I was like, and yes, you're not sure I'm there. Like, as much as msee anaweza jifanya kuoni, like wanajua you're there, wanajua you exist. Society, you guys don't have that relationship, you do, but that is what they chose. And I used to feel guilty when someone would do something bad towards me. Like, why am me feeling guilty? Why? As confident as I was, and when I say I was more confident than I am right now. Right now I'm reserved because I have boundaries and everything. As a kid, you're dumb. I was confident, my guy. I was on your face. Mimi, if I had an issue, I would say it. At you, studio, I used to call out teachers from. Why am I saying? Don't ever say fam. Hey, calm down. Damn. I used to call out teachers. I used to do it all. Hey, I used to ask the questions. People would be like, oh, you're doing too much. Let me do it. Hey, imagine doing too much when you're 40. Shindwe. That was actually my thinking. I'd rather do too much right now as a kid, so you blame it on me being a kid, than me doing too much at 40, having children maybe, and hey yo, nah. Damn. So I used to do it all. And as much as I was getting bad feedback, I was like, ni sawa. So, as in, and then I will still do it. Because imagine I'm 20 plus right now. I won't tell you my age. I'm 20 plus right now and I do the match. Ata wewe kwa serious. Okay, yeah, right now I can still do it. But the things is to do, hey yo, I can't do it right now. Thank God I did it then. So right now I'm not living in regret at all. Mrs. regret kitu nimefanya because you will always do it at some point in your life. So I'd rather do it when I'm young. Mkonge like alikuwa mdogo. You know, Matrix, think out of the box. But being unseen is a very big thing. And for me, I think I compensated it with actually seeing other people. Because, I still do listen to everyone. Because as much as everything is information, it's also a way to like know someone. Like know them. Unajua, the way, let's say I listen to like another podcast, not this one. I listen to someone who's toxic. I'll always see people in the toxic eye rather than seeing them with, hey, yo, this is someone who's had this, and that happen in their life. And that's why they look like this. And instead of me coming in with a better response, I'm coming in with the same response he got before or she got before and making them times 2 of whatever I'm judging them to be. And I was like, Miss Mjinga, by the way. I won't do whatever the society does. I won't do whatever other people do. Let me do me. So, ile time itakuja kuni backbite, ndakuwa like, hiyo ilikuwa choice yangu. Hiyo na siwezi blame on them. Na ile time itakuja kuni uplift, nikuwe humble. No offense, I can't be over there like, I built you to be. Yeah, nah, I didn't. Yes, I did help you, but seti ikuwe ni, kid, yo, kuwa na adabu, kuwa humble. Why'd I be there like, they want to build you? Build you where? Kanyaga, man. Kanyaga. Anyway, I want to be not different. I am always different. I've been weird since a kid. But I want to be that speck that starts the evolution of change or the revolution. I don't care what the word is, but as long as change is there, ni sawa. Because we as humans are the most intellectual minds of this planet and the most dumbest of existence. We are the... I see what you guys do and I'm like, and I'm younger and I'm saying, fam. Stop saying fam. I don't like that word. Why am I saying that word? Anyway, I genuinely don't like however we're living. Like, sahi imefika to the point where mtu akiwa mzuri kwako, you're just thinking watakuibia or something. That is not how we're supposed to be living. Inafaa kuwa msee akiwa mbaya kwako ndo unajua bas wewe bro, wewe yani hadi I can't accept someone's genuineness because I think there's something they're planning. Huku si money heist. This is not, what is it called? Prison break. Okay, it is kind of, because I'm trying to break outside of this matrix, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be good to you in order for me baadaye nikuwa like, sijui nini. Nah. We don't do that here. And Fendia's podcast, bas. So, if you ever have made anyone feel unseen or unheard, repent and repair. Now. See kesho, see next year. Today. Repent and repair before 2023 comes in, because this year is coming in with a lot. Hey, by the way, congratulations to Messi. I've been a Messi fan since, I knew football, and that was back then. Growing up with a father and a brother. Ghetto. And no friends also, so, I grew up knowing a lot of male stuff than female stuff. Don't even ask me why I know makeup. My mom doesn't even apply. The only thing she's ever put on her is lipstick. Na ni ile tu aonekane ako red kidogo. Hajaishiwa na damu. This is all me. This is me. Yes. I'm learning. I'm teaching. I have all the time in the world. So why don't I just do it? Hey, you guys, to be honest, being unseen is great because you guys are always like, watu watanionaje? Did I hear you correct? Don't ever say that. Don't even do that. Now see, they go blind. Why are they looking at you? There is a whole TikTok app. There's a whole YouTube app. There's a whole content they could watch. Why are they watching you? And why are you bothered that they're watching you? If someone has the time to waste on you, darling, come on. That is a luxury. Someone has the time to check you out. You're that important. My friend, come on. But, hey! Mi ile maringo naweza kuanga, okay, I have it. But ile maringo naweza kuanga nayo if I was you. Brother, don't even ask. Like, I kid you not. I cap you not. Ile, hey, na venye unakaa fiti. Uso yangu ni ya radio, but yako ni ya billboard. And you're out here asking what if people saw me. Okay, I understand that you think I'm talking from a point of view of not being seen, but trust me, some people look. And still, I don't give an F. Therefore, why are you giving two? Why are you even giving a half of it? Why? Why are you even giving? Why? Unapeana nini? Why don't you give yourself if you want to give so much? Come on. You got it. Hey, you guys. Hey, by there, you guys. I see you out here, by the way. Sidhani ati sikujui. Nakujua. I see you. You're like, hey, hey. My ancestors are like, calm down. They're still celebrating Jamhuri Day. They're like, Udhani kira. But they're proud. Anyway, I see you all out here. I see what you do. I am proud of you all. Tafadhali, get up. Some people are dying out here because they don't have a word of encouragement. Ndio hii, from an unseen person. So it means it hasn't been tethered. I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. Fam, just stop saying fam. Get up. Get up. Hey, y'all. I see y'all doing dance TikToks and I'm like, wow, if my body could move like that, only because I have 60% body fat and 10% muscle, ingine ni hewa na match. I make a lot of jokes because of my fatness. I know. I have to make jokes with me. Ndacheka na nani mwingine? Let me do this with my own self. I need to make that relationship with me because nyi mkianza ku make jokes, I'll feel bad up hivi and I'm like, oh, you guys make jokes about me. Make them. Ay, lazima nijicrank up kidogo and be like, hey, unakumbuka, yeah. Ha ha ha. How will I kill depression in this planet? Come on. Yo, if you're unseen, that is a luxury because you can have time to yourself. You can have time to like explore everything you've ever wanted. You have time to do a lot of things. I don't know why you guys are waiting. Munangoja. Hey, you don't have to do it with money. Simple stuff. You have a phone. If you don't, talk and joke on Say. If you can't, you have your parents in the house. If you don't, or if you can't, you have a siblings. You have that one friend. You have a lot of things that you're not seeing at the moment. You don't have to be seen in order to see. You're not blind. Okay? Even blind people see. They see with what? The other senses they have. They only miss one and they have 4 plus. Is it 4? Yeah, 4. They have touch, taste, hearing, and smelling. Just imagine they're always like, oh, my eyes. What are you doing with the other senses? For you personally, I can't see you. What are you doing with your smell? Are you smelling fragrances? Ama kazi yako ni kunusa tu jasho huku? Huh? What are you doing with your taste? Are you just tasting people's saliva or you're tasting good food? Testing your exes? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing with your hearing? Are you listening to good music or shitty people? Are you listening to other people's thoughts about you or are you listening to yours? You have a voice in your head, use it. Let it shout raw. No, ya lion. Roar ya lion. Roar ya Katy Perry. Calm down. You have this touch. Are you just touching other people? Are you feeling sensation from other fingerprints? Hey, nyinyi watu sio hizo. I'm asking you, are you being hugged? Are you hugging other people? Ama kazi yako tu ni kuhug your problems and carrying them? What are you doing? Think about this. You don't need your eyes. If you want me to include your eyes, are you seeing the vision, or you're looking at your present? Do you have eyes? Are you seeing your vision, or are you looking at the present and the problems? Come on, get up. We can't always do this. Kila satu. Yeah, I know you feel sad. And I know your friends don't let you feel sad. Whenever you say something that is sad, they're like, oh, but you're this, but you're that, but you're beautiful, but you're... I know. And I also hate the fact that they do that. But sweetie, you are, and you will always be. What are you doing with the beauty? Are you also bringing beauty to the planet? Are you also bringing beauty to our souls as you are to our eyes, to our spirits? Are you doing that? Like, is your spirit something that can connect with other people? You don't need eyes to see you. I can see you through my feelings. I can see you through my spirit. I can see you through the soul. The eyes don't always have to be the window. There's a door. Okay? If there's no door, to not remove ceiling. We climb up. Kama kuna you walk through the wall. There's nothing you cannot do. Whether unaonwa, whether uonwi, whether unasikizwa, whether usikizwi, whatever it is, there's nothing you cannot do. And as unseen people, yes, I get it. The attention, we're human. We want attention. We want love. We want, what else is there? All of those things. And it's natural to feel that way. People have made it look like it's a bad thing for you to be loved. It's a bad thing to want love. It's a bad thing to want companionship. It's a bad thing to want accompaniment. You out here like, oh, it's GB Sigma Beast. I don't care what. Nani, may you shut up in the name of Jesus. May your lips seal. Okay? May they seal like the concealer I have here. Hey, calm down. People need love. That is a fact. Your own creator said it. Wewe ni nani kuja kuniambia hapa sijui. In the name of the Lord, shut up. Be quiet. Shh. Amen. Hi. If you want it, go find it. Go get it. Kama ikuji, ni sawa. It's not a must ikuje. Iende. So that baadaye utakuwa like, yo, I'm proud of myself for doing this for me. Proud of myself for actually achieving the one thing I needed. I'm proud of myself for doing the bare minimum and plus. The bare what? Minimum and plus. You added it even, manze. The bare minimum for you is loving yourself, fearing yourself out, taking those thoughts and actually saying this is a negative one. We're not doing this. Si ati kazi kila saa ni kuosha nguo, kuosha nyumba, and then at least drinking coffee, reading a book. Who has the time? When you're mentally problem, you cannot read a book when your mental is not even working. Unasoma gazeti, some kitabu since when? You have so much. When ika gazeti, umejazana na hizo columns. And then you're out here putting a book in front. My friend, if your brain cells tap out, don't question. It's you. You are the problem. If your brain cells say, I'm out. Ni wewe. Si. Ni wewe. And as much as I believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself, nothing is going to work. Ata nini. Ata wende wapi. I'll still remain here with us. Well, not with us. I'm not with you, but down there with them. I want you to come up, level up, elevate. Hey, you guys will not be miserable out here while I'm alive. Shindwe. And they have seen potential in you. Come on. Kama uoni ni sawa. Funga macho. Iguze. Isikie. Inuse. Ala. Ifikirie. Kwanza uko na sense ya kuthink na ufikiri. At this point, I'll start violating you guys. Hey, at you, I'm not seen, I'm not heard. Kwanza, there was a friend of mine who was like that. I don't like sharing personal information, but that is the only one I'd say. Because they were like, oh, siski zangu na wase. Lazima. Is it a must? I even asked them, is it a must? I'm right here talking to you. So when you say wase, what do you mean? Is it a must? No. You don't need to be heard. And why are you talking among people who don't listen to you? Ndo ujue wenyewe here is not circumnavigating well. Why are you talking among people who don't listen to you? Find 3 who hear you out. Uone venye wenyewe unakuanga ndugu. Find 3 who see you. Enyewe uone wenyewe pia unakuanga blind na unataka kuonwa. Find hata 3 niwe. Find 1. Find you. If there's no one, find yourself. Find the persona of yourself that sees you. Ujielewe. Hey, ukwe like, wow, guy, all this time, just been here, like matter, just existing, kapepa. Anyway, you guys, if I continue, mtani meza, it's been real. Njoroge Muthoni, I am creatively yours, African Kahunatic, and you better see yourself. As African Kahunatic, I say this loudly and clearly, you better see yourself. Now, Penda, I know I look beautiful today. Sweater season for me. Yay!